Saturday. Dumping out load number 3. 3 loads, and it rained, and I'm gonna go back and wash.
Boston Trucker here. Welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy it.
Monday morning rubber check. Finally, 3rd round, sun's finally coming out. Got crazy people on the road today. More than ever. I don't know what's going on today. It's almost like it's a holiday. Get the big guy over there dumping. Mr. Freddy. We pulled 9 loads out of here Saturday, thank God. We're already way out there. Freddie keeping it clean and waxed. He's on top of it. I told you when he got hired, I said there's one guy who's gonna give me some competition, is this guy. He started out a little slow, but he's doing pretty good. He's almost as good as me, keeping the truck clean. Almost. He's getting there though. He's still kind of new. I think I'll rub off on him pretty soon. Tuesday morning, getting ready to get the day started. Got it looking proper for the day. I got Freddie rolling in. He's got a load of gravel on. Boy, it's gonna be nice when we don't have to cut that tight anymore. It's coming. It's all gonna be paved. We'll be able to come all the way up to here. It's gonna make a huge difference. Yeah, we don't own that building, so we can't do anything about it. That's part of the liquor store over here. We're gonna load some trucks this morning. The operator is running a little late, personal business. And then I'm gonna take off. I'm already loaded. week I'll be at the Texas Motor Speedway. I arrive in Dallas, Fort Worth, Wednesday afternoon. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Super Rigs. We'll be at the Texas Motor Speedway. We're going to be inside the stadium. Gonna hit 90 degrees today. It's finally feeling like summer. Looking at the weather next week when I'm going to be in Texas. So far, it's looking good. It's going to be hot. But so far, dry. Knock on wood. We just dumped out a load of mix. We're going to go get a load of 1.5 inch stone. It's the one place where my truck will probably get dirty if I don't watch it. I go nice and easy. Gravel pit speed, just 5 miles an hour. Oh man, I gotta clean up that back window. I can't drive around like that. The dew from overnight slides down the back of my cab when I take off in the morning. So I can't drive like that. Maybe other people can, but I always got to clean it up a little bit. And I'm out of spray wax, but this stuff works just as good. With a quick wipe in here. Oh, that's better. Already feel better already, guys and girls. That spray wax is good for that spray weight glass clean is good for a lot of stuff. I saw Texas Express, Equipment Express out of Texas at last year's Super Rig show. They came with cases of that stuff, and that's pretty much all they use to clean their trucks. And they're winners, so shout out to Sprayway. Might as well hit the glass real quick. You know, if you can't see, then what's the point, right? See that mirror I have there? I put that on there when I got this truck, so I can see from in the cab in front of the hood. And I'm gonna put one on my new one too, I don't care. I depend on that little mirror. When I'm at a red light, when that light turns green, I check that mirror to make sure nobody creeped up in front of me. Because it happens. I don't want to breathe that stuff in too much. Oh, you're looking handsome today, Boston Trucker. I know. Look, I'm getting a little bit of discoloration there in my mirror. All right, now we're ready to roll, baby. Should be rated 33,000 empty here. You might call that tear weight. $32,960. What, call that one. Very important to know your empty weight when you're running dump trucking. That way you know how much you can put on the truck legally.
What you want on this Conduro 33?
33 tons would be perfect. Now there's a nice water operator. He said, come on through.
They're all dust, they're all mud. There's never a happy middle.
No sir, there isn't. You gotta crawl through here, that's all.
Great.
500. That's my weight.
On the Boston Trucker.
You got a copy on the Boston Trucker. What's up?
Truck's looking beautiful, man. Love looking at that.
Thanks, Tim. You're doing a good job yourself.
Going up to Barubi's right after this. I gotta get the polishing kit. I need a right grind to really buff out these rims.
Alright, yeah. You can do it. You do a good job. Then you come over and do mine.
What do you recommend for polish?
Speedy. Speedy's good.
I was gonna try the Renegade.
If you're going on Barubi's, got Speedy.
10-4 driver, thank you.
Water temperature hovering at 200 degrees. It'll kick in at 207. No air conditioner on in the gravel pit for me. I put my engine fan on about 2 miles before I get here. Shut my air conditioner off. Get my water temperature down to about 180. You gotta have a system. Gotta have a system. It's about 90 degrees. Feels good. It's only 40% humidity. I was just looking at the weather next week for Texas. Same temperature, 60, 70, 80% humidity. So I'm gonna be sweating my ass off, man. I think I'm gonna bring my cowboy hat with me that I got last year at Super Rigs. That keeps the sun off the old noggin here. Oh, last load, just up load number 5, taking load number 5 return loads. There'll be 10 loads today back to the yard. Got a load of screen loom. You might call it topsoil. I ever tell you this story? I've been working here about 6 months. Started out, I was driving the T800, and we were making a lot of low bed moves because we were doing a lot of construction back then. And I was still picking up my kids at the end of the day. They were young. And the low bed moves, you know, if you do low bed moves, it goes later into the day and sometimes into the evening. And it was getting pretty difficult for me to do a low bed move and get out of work on time to get my kids. So I went into the triaxle because that's all we had. Those 2 trucks at the time, and the other driver, he went and did the low bed stuff. So I'm driving the triaxle. I got it all pimped out. Beautiful. The body was new then. It's gorgeous. And I was getting ready to go on vacation. And Anthony was like, "Hey man, we're gonna put somebody in your truck for the week while you're out." I mean, of course I wasn't happy about it, but it's not my truck, and I hadn't been here that long. So he puts an ad on Facebook. Hey, Cardillo, we're looking for somebody with either a Class A or a Class B who can drive the triaxle for a week in Mike's truck. So this local guy, Johnny, we all know Johnny. Johnny's got, his kidneys are failing, so he's been out on medical leave for a while from working. He gets back to Anthony. Hey, I can drive Mike's truck for the week. No problem. So I see Johnny before I leave. Hey, Johnny, you know, hey, I try and keep the truck clean, and, you know, we're doing 4 to 5 loads a day. It's like 5 loads in a triaxle you could do. That's all we were doing. You know, drive like a gentleman, like you do. And so I go on vacation, right? Checking Facebook. I think I was on Aruba. I'm looking at Facebook, and I see I'm checking Johnny's posts. He's got pictures of the speedometer at 85 miles an hour. Day number 1, I just dumped load number 7. I'm like, are you serious? Like I'm barely getting 5 out, and he's dumping load number 7, and he's posting he's doing 85 miles an hour. I'm like, oh my God, seriously? You know, I set precedence at 5, he's doing 7. Like flipping out, you know, but it's ruining my vacation, really. A couple days go by, Anthony says to Johnny, he says, hey, tomorrow morning we're going to change it up a little. Take the triaxle, hook up to the tag trailer. That's the smaller trailer that we move equipment with when we're not using a low bed for smaller excavators and stuff. Hook up to the tag trailer. I'm going to have you move an excavator to a job site. So Johnny says to Anthony, hey, you know, I don't feel really comfortable doing that. You know, I don't mind driving the triaxle. I don't feel really comfortable, you know, moving the tag trailer with an excavator on the back. And Anthony's like, dude, why not? I know you've done it before in the past, you know, for other jobs. I don't, you know, what's the big deal? Johnny's like, well, listen, Anthony, you know, you guys needed help, so I called you up. I wasn't doing anything. I live right down the street, and I didn't mind helping you. But, you know, when I got hit with this kidney problem, this kidney disease, they degraded my license from a Class A to a Class D. I only got a car license. Anthony's like, what? What are you talking about? You've been driving that truck for 3 days now? He goes, oh yeah, well, I was helping you guys out. You guys needed somebody to help you out. I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. And Anthony's like, oh, Johnny, I appreciate it, but yeah, we're all set from here. We're all set from now. And whenever I see that triaxle, I think of Johnny often. May he rest in peace. Good guy. Johnny Campagnon. That's his name. So, hopefully nobody's driving my truck when I'm gone next week. And some people might say, oh, what's the difference? You're getting a new truck anyways. You're only going to be driving that for so much longer. It still matters. It's still my truck. It's still my truck. Not my truck, but my truck. It's my truck. You see this truck, you think of me. So far it hasn't happened. All these years. And a very busy morning. It's only 6 a.m. My wife had to go to the airport at 4 a.m. She couldn't get an Uber that time in the morning, so I had to give her a ride. Luckily, I'm only 25 minutes from the airport in Boston at that time of morning. So shot her into town, came back, got the kids up, got them ready for school, got to work. My wife's going to Toronto for 4 days with her best girlfriend. See ya, have a nice trip. So, we're out here trucking. It's almost Memorial Day weekend. It's been a crazy busy week. Traffic's been really at a full uptick. We got 2 more days. 2 more days of this. Wet roads this morning. I've been staying right between the dry lines. I pulled in the gravel pit. The driveway's wet. I thought it was going to be muddy, but the pit's dry. It's so weird. It's supposed to rain today. This thing was a ball of dust when I came in this morning. Every morning it's just covered in dust and pollen. I don't leave till it looks like this. This is all the processed gravel we have right now. Mixed pile, loom pile, gravel. Imagine a month or two ago that was full of gravel all the way down to the end there. Some good looking processed gravel right there.
Right back to a great conversation with a great guy, Dean Croak. That guy from DAT Freight and Analytics. He's the principal market analyst. Dean, great to have you on the program here this morning. I'm in for Jimmy Mack, of course, but we're going to get together in a couple of weeks up in York, Pennsylvania for the ATHS convention. You'll have the Grumpy Pete there.
Yep, looking forward to it. That's my project for this weekend, to get the truck ready. As those of us that show trucks, especially the older trucks, everybody will be out getting all of their trucks ready this weekend, I'm sure, over the next week, and then trailering them down to York, PA. In fact, Dave, it's often, I think the best part of the show is the arrival of all of the older trucks that come in on the back of trailers. I like to get there early so you can see all of them coming in, because it's always good to see them sort of in that mobile environment, and that's when you get to meet a lot of the folks that are the owners of those vehicles. Because when you get into the show proper, you know, and there's thousands of people around, it's kind of hard sometimes to find the owners of those trucks. So I like to get there very early and meet as many people as I can.
being in Florida. The rain showers, middle of the daytime. And the sun's gonna come out. What's up with that, man? You can have that. I don't want it. Thought I was gonna get through the week without having to wash too. Every week it's at least one big shower. Better than every day though. This stuff looks soapy too. I hope somebody doesn't think this is a free truck wash. What is here? Well, I got a wash, right? Sun came out, it's 90 degrees. 90% humidity. I should just do this tomorrow morning. What am I doing? What am I doing, huh? Then I might not be able to sleep well tonight. Yeah, I got my trailer done. It's time to break a sweat. And then I started thinking about all the contestants next week at Super Rigs in Texas. It's going to be hot and humid. I think about all the years I competed at truck shows. I mean, I still compete, but not on the level I used to. On those national shows where drivers show up 2 or 3 days before the truck show and they're out there in the heat polishing and sweating their asses off. And it's a lot of work, and I've done it. I've competed at Super Rigs. I've competed in Vegas and Walcott and Louisville and all those big shows. And it's a lot of work. It's a lot of on your knees. It's a lot of getting dirty from your fingertips to your armpits and down to your toes, and you can get heat stroke. I had heat stroke after Vegas a bunch of years ago. That lasted a couple weeks. I was just exhausted. Still had to go trucking after these truck shows though. You don't just to get more time off. So I got nothing to complain about at this heat. The people next week who are going to be getting those trucks ready, I mean, they got to get, I mean, it's a cleaning festival. I mean, you got to clean everything. Every bolt, all the frame. If it's rust, you got to paint it. If it's dull, you got to polish it. If it's the paint isn't on par, you got to wax it. So hats off to all you show truckers. I can't wait to see you guys next week. Look over those big rides. We got a beautiful Friday before the long weekend. Gotta load myself up with some screen loam. Make a delivery over to the Canizzo's yard. It's like 70 degrees out. It's awesome. It's all the gravel we have left. We got it going out today too. Remember how to do this in a little while. Like Dig Dug. Remember the video game Dig Dug in the 80s? That's what this part reminds me of. digging into the pile right now. It's all done with fingers. A couple fingers here. It's great. The bucket a little shake. Lift it up a little with this one. The right side one lifts it up and down. This one tilts it into the machine. And the left side is the steering and the transmission. Pretty simple. Going into the trailer right now, lifting it up high, tilting forward with this one right here where my thumb is. And you gotta give it a shake because the loom sticks to the bucket. We'll take a peek real quick, make sure we loaded it nice and even before we go down the road. Let's take a look. That's the perfect load. Right up over the top. Nice. Very nice. Not bad for a rookie. So this is the first R-Model Mack tractor I really drove. If you look at my early videos with the Cardillos, I was driving this truck a lot. We were borrowing this truck from the Canizos. And awesome truck. I'd love to drive this thing again. First 12-speed I ever drove. Go check my old videos. A lot of good memories with that truck. A lot of good memories driving this truck. What year is it? What year?
90.
1990.
Yeah.
350, right?
Yes.
12 speed.
12
Yeah.
speed.
I love that. Man, it just looks awesome.
Yeah, I like the 12 speed too.
Wow.
Works out well.
For the record, I am dead set against what he's about to do. Don't drop it. There we go. Unbelievable. Not gonna fit?
Too long. Let's back you out. I'm gonna bring it back over here.
You're gonna back me out or you want to drive forward?
No, I just want you to move.
Okay, so
I
just...
don't want to swing over your head.
Yeah, just... Oh, but you want me to... You're gonna lift it up, I'll drive out.
Yeah, it's not resting on anything.
Okay.
You can drive
You got a
it.
good grip on it, right?
Oh yeah, I'm holding it right now.
Okay.
I would love to leave it on, but I'm not gonna let you drive down the road overhanging like that. That's just max. That's all the way. What, Mike, how long is this one? 28?
28 feet, yeah.
How long's Rooney?
I have no idea. But his nose goes out a little more in the front.
Yeah,
So maybe that's the difference.
slope nose.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll put it on him.
Okay.
I don't want you running down the road like this.
I'm surprised.
Huh?
I'm surprised.
What do you mean? I never let you do dumb shit.
All right. Last one of the day. Last one of the week. Big dog. That's America right there. The Superline is gone. Yeah, they got rid of it a year and a half ago. Yeah, it's been gone a while. Yeah. Sucks. See ya. I miss that Superliner all the time. A lot of good fun, a lot of good memories driving that. The paving guys are coming this weekend. I'm gonna pave this, I'm gonna pave this corner, I'm gonna pave the gravel bin. That's where we moved all the gravel over here. We're pivoting. I'm gonna drop my trailer here and I'm gonna put my truck inside out of the way. We're gonna put down a steel plate here and bury it and then pave it in right there. That's the plan. I want everybody to have a safe and happy Memorial Day weekend. Let's remember what Memorial Day weekend is about. It's about honoring all the U.S. soldiers that fought in the war. Not just the ones that didn't make it home, but all the principles they fought for. And go to a parade, go to a memorial site, go do something American this weekend. And get yourself a hot dog and a hamburger as well while you're at it. Boston Trucker, peace and grease. Catch me next week in Texas. Stay tuned for those videos. Hit that subscribe button now so you get notified when I'm going to be posting videos from Texas, because it could happen at any time next week. Peace and grease, guys. Thank you.